what better way can there be to celebrate today's national holiday than to sing and reaffirm the song of Dr. King's life, a song about tearing down the walls of injustice, racism, poverty, crime, and hatred, tearing down the walls of inequality and fear, which keep us from our common humanity. So on this sacred day, ladies and gentlemen, only steps away from the National Civil Rights Museum, we lift our voices with hope for building the kind of world Dr. King lived for and died for, a community and world that will ring with the harmonies of liberty if we lift every voice and sing.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven, heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Come on and lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven, heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Come on and lift every voice and sing.
Tear Down the Walls is an initiative to help educate youth, particularly teens, about their role in breaking down prejudice and bias in their communities. Youth and teens are particularly attracted to music. Music moves them as it moves everybody, and we are using music as a tool to bring teens to the table and then to educate them.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven, heaven ring.
It seems like we as people got to come together. I'm like everybody in different cultures got to come together and just tear down the stereotypes.
This really made me think about all the changes that still need to be going on in this country and that we need to include everyone.
It kind of took me out of my comfort zone, so it made me think more.
It's every person's responsibility to do their part, to take brick by brick each wall down so that there is no more racism, there is no more inequality.
Every voice and sing, every voice and sing.
With love, we can tear down the walls.
I believe that unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. That is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than one derived from fear of punishment. Mahatma Gandhi.
Let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Mother Teresa.
With love, we can tear down the walls.
Avadim Hainu, Hainu.
The power of one is still alive and well. And I think because the museum's mission is about people making a difference, and what Rick sings about are ways in which each of us can activate our abilities to tear down the walls and fight injustice and fight discrimination and hatred and bigotry. If we all have love or express love, if we all believe, if we all have hope, if we all demonstrate the courage of our conviction, there would be no injustice. There would be no need to have civil disobedience. There would be no need for protest.
Deep in my heart, I do believe. Deep in my heart,
let's break the cycle and tear down the walls of discrimination and racial prejudice, religious prejudice in our generation.
Tear down the walls that separate us from one yard to the next, from one country to the next.
We can transcend all the differences and look for commonalities and
we want.
When we lift every voice and sing, when we lift our eyes, when we lift our legs, our arms, and our souls, when we embrace people of all races, cultures, religions, ethnicities, abilities, economic classes, and sexual orientations, we truly lift each other and honor the words and life works of so many who have inspired us over and over again to tear down the walls. Everybody do your part. Tear down the walls. Oh, tear down the walls. Oh, tear down the walls.
Tear down the walls. Just your voices. Tear down the wall. We can tear down the wall.